Okay, the first thing I've started working on are the little risers that I have cut out. And I have a slab here of, this is cedar. My husband cut them out for me. And you can buy these like at Hobby Lobby and I don't know where else, probably Michael's, Walmart. And then I cut some little pieces of wood, all the same length, but I did do a 20-degree angle. You wouldn't have to. You could just make straight ones. But I chose to do a 20-degree angle. And they'll go on there as the little feet. Gotta figure out which way to turn it. Nope, I was right. And that's the way they'll go on. I glued those on. But before I done that, I've already finished 2 of them. And I'll show you how they look. This one, I just put a polyacrylic on. I didn't do anything else with it. Glued, I used E6000 to glue the little legs on. And there's the way that looks. It's just a little riser. And the other one, okay, let me get it. What I did with this one is I stained it all. I think it was a Jacobine stain. The color was Jacobine Minwax. And I have stained all the wood, and then I glued the little legs on with E6000, and then I did a coat of plaster. What is it? Waverly plaster color, yeah. And then I kind of distressed it all the way around. And that's the way that turned out. That's probably my favorite. I like that one. So I think on this one here, I'll probably do it the same way. But they're just little risers, and they're really simple and easy to make. Okay, I have put this is what I used on it. The Minwax Jacobine stain. And it is really, really dark. But I think when you put the white on it and distress it, it's pretty. But on this, I got to look, and I kind of like the way the sides look. You see that? So I think I'm just going to paint the top, the Waverly plaster, and leave the side here like that. And I don't know, maybe paint these with the Waverly and distress them. It'll be different than this one here. Even though I like it, I have 3 of them, so I need to make each one a little different, I think. I don't know. I haven't decided on the legs or not, but I'm definitely going to leave the side and paint just the top on that one. So I'm going to let this dry so I can glue my legs on and finish it up. Okay. I sanded it down a little bit, not a lot, as I put 3 coats on there. And chalk paint doesn't want to sand down very well. And that's what the top of it looks like. And that one's finished. Okay, here I have taken a pattern. I just went into my Silhouette Studio and found a barn and sized it the size I wanted it and cut it out on a piece of cardstock and traced it off on some old wood that I had in the garage and cut it out with my scroll saw. And I've done 3 of them. And then I took some paint. This is a little black, gray, brown, and quite a bit of water. And watered it down, kind of made a stain. And this is what I just put it on lightly and kind of wiped it. And now I'm going to go over it with kind of a dry brush with some white or some Waverly plaster color. Just dry brush it, just very lightly. And I'll do that here in just a second. But I keep forgetting to, I've been working on things, but I forget to video tape it. So anyways, those are little barns, and here I've cut out, you can't see it, Life is Better on the Farm, and it'll go right in there somewhere, and then I'll decorate it up. But that's what I'm working on now. Okay, I got my paint out, and I am going to dry brush this one very lightly. I don't want a lot. I want this to look old. Okay, that's all I'm going to do to it, is that right there. And now I'm going to take and put my stencil on it. Okay, guys, you would not believe, I just got through showing you what I was doing. I laid the stencil on here and said I was going to get it ready to stencil, and I'd be back. I lost the stencil, and I haven't moved from one spot. So I had to recut another one. But that's all right, because I'd only cut one. I needed to cut 2 more, so I cut 3 of them all at the same time. I just had to do 1 extra weeding. So what I'm going to do here, shaking the table, is just fill this in. I have a makeup sponge that I've cut some of it off because I had black on it. I hope I'm not shaking the camera too bad. I hope I got that on there good. Not pushing too hard, hopefully, where it won't bleed under the vinyl. I'll take a peek. That's kind of light. The texture of the wood is rough, because this was some old wood. I did sand it a little bit, but not a lot, because I wanted to keep the character of it. See, that N is not getting any, or that E. There's an R, it's not getting much. This is taking a little longer because of the texture of the wood on it. Okay, that should be good. There we go. And then we'll just take the middle pieces out. The thing I like the most is this mechanical pen. I took the lead out of it and put a needle up inside of it with some glue, let it dry, and man, it works good. And I've used it for years. And I mean years. That did not come out very good. I may keep this one for me and make sure my other one's a little darker. Oh, hit the camera again. Now I'm going to decorate it a little bit. Yeah, this one I think I'll keep for me because the is not showing up. I didn't get enough on the E there. But I have 2 more that I'm going to make. And this will be fine. Alright, here are the 3 little barns that I cut out finished and the risers. I just kind of wanted to show you what they look like. And the first one I done, remember the is and on the it wasn't showing up very well, and I just took a really fine tipped paintbrush and filled it in. And here's the other one I made, and there's the third one, and of course then the 3 risers. But I did want to show you how they all turned out. And this is a little bunny silhouette I made that I didn't film, and I just twirled some burlap for the tail. It's just a 2x4, and I stenciled the bunny on it and put the tail on it, and it turned out really cute. And of course there's a little, if you watched my haul video, I showed you where I was buying the little pots, and I showed you what I was doing with them. I set that up there also. Alright, that's how they turned out. Now on to another project. Okay, next I'm going to start with this board here that I cut out, and I put the little hole in it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put little feet, smaller feet on it also. And I'm not sure if I'm going to leave it natural or, I don't know. Well, that's got some, looks like some oil or something's got on that right there. Anyways, if I'm going to paint it or what I'm going to do with it, but that will probably be like, you know, to set by your sink to put your dish soap on, your hand soap, and your different things that you have. I think that would be cute for that, a little riser for the side of the sink. Or anything else you want to use it on. So I'm going to get started on that one. Alright, here it is finished. And I put a coat of, or not a coat, but let me put this up here and show you. Minwax Antique Walnut. Just 1 coat of it on there and wiped it off. And I have these little candle cups that I bought from Walmart. And I stained them in the same color. And put those on there. Get up here and kind of get it. Look from up. And I was going to show it by my sink, but the light's coming in my window, and it just wasn't a good shot. So I just set it up here so you can see. I thought you could put, you know, like your little cup with your brush in it, and your dish soap and your hand soap on there, different, whatever you want to put on it by your sink. Thought it'd be really cute. But that is the way that one turned out. Alright guys, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. So until the next time, we'll see you later. Bye bye.